And freeze warnings, the first time this season introduced for us tonight. This is in the Lehigh Valley, through Berks, through Lehigh, through the Poconos out there. And Lancaster, it's a frost advisory. They have frost advisories out there this morning, but freeze warnings coming tonight. So you got to protect those plants for sure. 39 degrees right now in Allentown. Tomorrow to be closer to the freezing mark. 41 in Chalfont, 38 in Exton. We're at 46 in the city, 30 in Tabernacle, below freezing there. 38 degrees in Millville, 40 right now in Wilmington. We've got clear skies here. Up to the north, you see some clouds, even a couple of sprinkles. That low is heading east. Doesn't really impact us. We go from clouds to sunshine to a bit more clouds this afternoon, and it turns to a chilly breeze as well. So 44 at 8 a.m. That cool start. Make sure you grab that jacket. At lunchtime, partly cloudy, 55. Only the upper 50s, Matt, at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And you factor in a breeze, even a little bit of a wind chill factor out there this morning. Haven't had that yet.
Atlantic City, nicely lit up on this Wednesday morning, but it's 46 degrees outside. You're going to need your jacket. I packed some gloves for my daughter this morning because she's got a field trip to a farm. I had to dig through old boxes to look for it.
And next you'll be digging for the shorts. Because we're all over the place, right? With the temperatures, and that's what's happening. It is chilly this morning, and sure, if you're spending a lot of time outside, we're going to show you wind chills for the first time this season that I'm using this. It's not a dramatic difference, but currently the temperature is 46 in the city. The wind chill is 41. So yeah, a little bit of a difference there. The wind chill's 35 in Allentown, 39 in Exton, 38 in Millville, so feels chilly out there this morning, and the breeze really hasn't started just yet. It kicks up even more so this afternoon, so maybe you're hugging that warm cup of coffee this morning. At 8 a.m. it's 44, at 9 a.m. it's 47. By 10 we're at 50 degrees, lots of sunshine early on, but a few clouds filling up this afternoon. At 11 a.m. it's 53. Your high today, like yesterday where we held in the 50s, only in the 50s today. 58, where normally your high be in the upper 60s, so that's a big change. Tomorrow we make it to the low 60s, but look at the wall-to-wall sunshine. Friday we get back to the 70s. If you like it warm, I've got a treat for you this weekend. If not, you're in some trouble. We'll talk about that in the 7-day forecast in just a minute, guys.
All right, thank you, Karen. People are posting their pictures, Karen and Matt.
You are our celestial spotter, so what's it all about?
I'm having fun with this too.
Good.
It's been nice. We love seeing the northern lights. And this is Comet A3, and all this week you have a chance to see it. So how and when? So the best time to see it is 30 to 45 minutes after sunset. So for us today, that's around 6:45 to 7:05. So you want to go ahead and take a look. Don't wait till it's way too dark because it needs the sun to reflect off that. You look to the western horizon. You can often spot Venus pretty easily, and it's basically just to the right of Venus, as you can kind of see in this image. I've seen some pictures of you at home. You've been sharing with us that you were able to see it, and you can do this again tonight. So go ahead and take a look. Kind of fun to check it out. I already told my kids about it last night. Make sure you take a look, and maybe tell the kids as they're coming on the bus stops today. At pickup time, those jackets are needed. It's only 44 degrees, so it's chilly, and that's at pickup time in the city. It'll be even cooler in the suburbs. At drop-off, it's only 57, where normally we'd be in the upper 60s. So this is cooler than average, and that breeze picking up. And you're also going to notice more clouds. We're going to get lots of early sunshine, but more clouds noticeable in the afternoon. We're already getting a few patchy clouds in Allentown right now from a disturbance up to our north. But overall today in the Lehigh Valley, it'll stay partly cloudy and 56. In the city, we start with sun, we end with partly sunny skies. It's a little chilly in 58. At the shore, mostly sunny skies, a little bit better there, and 60 degrees for your high. So Pellman, cool to keep an eye to the sky, but right now I've got my eye on that traffic there, as I know you do. It's looking a little messy.
It's a little less cool here on the Schuylkill Expressway because we're still watching.
As we take a look on the Brandywine cam, Karen.
And you see those beautiful clear skies, Tam, and dry conditions out there once again. I mean, it has been a while since we've had any rain around here. We're kind of running with a stretch in history here. So since records began back in 1872, this is the second longest stretch we've had with no precipitation. We've got a shot at beating the record set back in 1886. September is usually the wettest month of the year, and we had less than a quarter of what we would normally get in September. In October, we've had nothing so far, and November is one of the driest months of the year, so this isn't going well for us. We kind of needed to stock up on some rain before we get to those drier months ahead. And over the next 7 days, we're looking at dry days every single day. out there. So no real rain in sight. As you're heading out the door, we've got clear skies, but that allow those temperatures to really drop. It is chilly out there. In the city itself, we're in the mid 40s, but in a lot of the suburbs, you're just in the 30s this morning. So jackets kind of needed this morning. By 9 a.m., it's 47. Bright sunshine through the morning. By 11, it's 53, a few more clouds. By lunchtime, it's partly sunny skies and 55. Then just like yesterday, we stay in the 50s today. So chilly for this time of year with temperatures around 10 degrees below average. 58 today, but we start to climb up tomorrow, 62. Hey, Friday, we're back to the 70s. We'll talk about a warm weekend ahead in that 7-day. And
So glad the little girl is home. Yes.
can you imagine the longest 4 hours of those parents' lives, right?
At 10 years old to be like, do you know how to get to 8th and Diamond where the bus is? Can you imagine even being confronted by her? I'd be like, I'll take you home.
Yes, thank goodness she ran into the right people, Karen.
I love hearing the community pulling together too for it, right? Isn't that nice? Good morning, everybody. Have you noticed the moon? It has been beautiful. Tonight is definitely the night to check it out. So where a full moon is tonight, it's officially full tomorrow morning, but you'll see it best tonight. It rises at 5:51. It is called the Hunter's Moon, giving the hunters a little more brightness out there. Closest supermoon to us of the year. So supermoons by nature appear larger and brighter. This is our third of 4 straight supermoons in a row, and it's going to be the brightest one that we'll see for the entire year. So make sure you kind of step outside tonight and soak up that supermoon. Satellite and radar showing right now we've got clear skies now north of us, and even in Allentown noticing some patchy clouds now with this area of low pressure that stays to our north and just shifts eastward. So for that morning run, it's clear, it is dry, but it is chilly, guys. We're only in the 30s in most of the suburbs. You're in the mid 40s in the city itself, and by 8 a.m. it's 44. At 9 it's 47. Bright sunshine through the morning, and then that wind starts to pick up a little. Not quite as windy as yesterday, but breezy, a chilly breeze out there. At 11 o'clock it's 53. At lunchtime you're just at 55, holding in the upper 50s where normally you'd be in the upper 60s. So it's unusual to see it this cool. 58 degrees in the city, 56 in Allentown, maybe 60 or low 60s through parts of South Jersey, but holding in the upper 50s in the city for the second straight day in a row. And that breeze, although not as gusty as the other day when it was up to 40 miles an hour, we'll see some gusts up maybe 20, 22 miles an hour. And the flow is out of the north-northwest. It's a cooler flow kind of draining in today. In the overnight hours, it's even cooler. In fact, we've got our first freeze warnings of the year up north and west of the city. 34 for the low in Allentown, but I think some spots near and about there will be right at that freezing mark. 42 in the city and upper 30s for the most part through South Jersey. So the morning bus stop tomorrow is chilly, but high pressure stays right overhead, and things really change for us starting on Friday and lasting through really much of next week. High pressure overhead. The 70s return, and they stick around for a while. We have an extended warm shot coming up your way. So lots of clouds develop this afternoon, but after this, look at the 7-day. I mean, hardly a cloud, certainly no rain in sight, a really dry forecast and slowly warming. So 58 degrees today, chilly start tomorrow. We make it up to 62. Then we're back to the 70s Friday, and that weekend really mild. Saturday, 73. Sunday, sunny and warm, 75 degrees. By Monday, we're nearly 80, 78 degrees for your high. Tuesday, staying warm, the upper 70s. So Aliana was saying she had to find her daughter's gloves. Right. Then you're like, you need the gloves, you need the shorts, you need the tee, you need a wide variety of things.
Yeah. Of course, one's